Hello, everyone. I'm Adriana Galvin. I am a Reiki master teacher, Akashic record reader, Oracle card reader, as well as a crystal therapist. My business is called Love and Light Healing. And I am here today to talk to you about Akashic record readings. I know it's something that many people are interested in learning more about, and I thought a video would be helpful to kind of explain it. I first discovered this in probably about 2015 around there, and it just opened my eyes, honestly, to the possibilities. I've always prayed and meditated, and been pretty connected to my inner voice and wisdom, but it's always kind of nice to expand and learn another way to go beyond yourself and to connect with your angels, your guides, and your loved ones in a way that is so beautiful and validating. And so I when I first stumbled upon this, I had a reading with a teacher. Her name is Christina Cross, and she's absolutely wonderful. And she read for me, and I was just blown away. And what I thought was really interesting was right before she called, I started to feel almost like this like heat on the top of my head, and I couldn't explain it, but it was like this heat and like soft, like kind of like this feeling. And when she opened up my records, it was I mean how I feel what that was my guides, my guardians, all of my spiritual team coming to me and saying, getting me ready, getting the my me connected to what was to come. And the experience was absolutely beautiful and profound, validating as well. And I just learned so much about um the just because I cannot see them in this world, they're always with me, our guides and our angels. And so this was just a beautiful experience, and I just wanted to learn more, and I wanted to be able to access my own and to be able to help others as well. And so that's how that journey started. And I've done many readings since then, and have felt um, I'm constantly, actually every reading I've done has been different from the one before. So it's like there's no two are alike, and sometimes what comes through is just, I mean, there's no way, you can't make this stuff up kind of feel to it. I will say that for the Akashic records, it's similar to just getting into a nice sacred space, and like when you meditate and you get like these thoughts and downloads and things coming through, that's the same kind of energetic vibe. But I sometimes do hear things, and visually will see something in my mind's eye, or just have this knowing, and that's what I convey to the person that's receiving the reading. It's a little different than oracle card readings, which I do all the time as well. I think they're both amazing and great tools to use if you're in search for some answers or deeper meanings to things. These are both great resources that we have available. But for the Akashic records, just to backtrack a little bit, it's this energetic library of information of every single soul that has come through, and it details every soul's journey, every thought, every action, and it also will give future possibilities, like of where your soul is headed. It is very high and energetic realm that we're going into, and it is not uncommon on that realm to connect with your guardian angel, for example, or an archangel. There are like so many different levels and layers of energetic beings that are just like excited and waiting to communicate with you. And I am just sort of just conveying those messages onto you. But a lot of people also feel it. They like like as I did when I had my first reading, you feel this energetic vibe. And there is nothing that to me, it's just like it raises your heart so high, the frequency in it, that you just feel like connected and so loved, and know that you're not alone, that you have these beautiful beings that are just like rooting for you and want you to connect with them. And this is a great medium to do that, and to work with them. So when you have an Akashic record reading, it is helpful to just kind of not just kind of relax throughout the day before you have whether it's in person or it's a call or a video. just to kind of take it easy a little bit, because being stressed out and overwhelmed kind of, it might take a minute for you to settle before you are engaged in that moment. But once you're there, I start off with a sacred prayer. It's a prayer that helps align our souls together and helps align us with that beautiful energetic realm. And once we're there, you can there's different ways you can have a list of questions ready and available to ask me, or we can just go from what's coming through right away, or both. I mean, it's kind of like, I think combination of both is great as well. I know when I've gone into readings, I've had a list of questions, and I mean, most of the time those questions are answered before I even ask them. It's amazing how that works. And this is even from another reader. Like, that's just, how yeah, they're on it, they want to help. Once that is, complete, I close out the prayer, and, the person can, we go on, and I think it's always helpful to take notes during the session, to pay attention to dreams or to any feelings that might, come up to the surface after the reading. I think it's very helpful. I know that every time I've had a reading, whether it's been on myself or with another person, I just feel very, very motivated and at peace. And I also feel like it gives me the tools, or advice to kind of think, okay, well, maybe, a question that I had, that the answer they gave, maybe that, that does make sense. I should pursue that. Why am I not looking more into that? And so, I'll give a quick example. One thing was, I had just bad indigestion for a while there, and I asked my guides for advice, and they suggested cinnamon. And so I put that in my coffee, and it's wonderful. I do not feel the same that way I used to feel. So I don't really, I couldn't explain to you why that is. But I know that for me, it helps calm my stomach, and I'm able to not be the way I was. And so these little helpful tips are just wonderful, and I think very useful. So definitely think about things like that if you do want to have a reading. And everybody is also welcome to open the records themselves. There are many, many resources available. You just have to, look up Akashic record readings. But I think it's helpful, at least for the first 3 times, to kind of have somebody else read for you, just so you can have an idea of what it's like. But of course, you can always do it on your own. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make sure I just kind of touched on that, because I don't know, I just find it fascinating to think that every thought, every action is recorded in this energetic library. And so it's not uncommon to get a past life that comes through that is directly related to what you're going through now, and the importance of maybe releasing what was learned in that past life so that you can move forward in this lifetime. And so things like that are just, I think it's wonderful. So anyways, if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message, and I will try to update everyone regularly and send videos out. This is all new territory for me again. I've been working with my business, Love and Light Healing, for several years now, and just kind of been on and off. We've had, last couple of years have been difficult, a little challenging, but I am now back in and just exploring and moving forward in this journey. I also have a jewelry shop on Etsy called Cosmic Earth Healing, if you feel like checking that out. And just, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day, weekend, and see you guys later. Bye.